Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today to do some more work on my glue book. I haven't done anything in here in quite a while, so I'm excited to do some gluing today. Alright, so now I was using art glitter glue. I have background pages that I've torn out. I think these are background, they might not be. We'll look through them. But I was using art glitter glue, and I think for the National Geographic magazines, they work fine. But for the newer magazines where the pages are thinner, it makes it too bumpy. So we're going to try to use a glue stick and see what happens. Alright, so I have taken some pages out of magazines, and like I said, it's been a little while, so I don't really remember what I've done. So let's see. This I took out for words, so we'll leave that aside. This I think is going to be a focal image. Okay, I think these are all focal images. Alright, so let me just go ahead and put them aside for now. Because we're not working on focal images yet. My favorite part is the focal image and the, well, the words are probably my favorite part. And what I've started doing is I have started to write down quotes, either from songs, movies, or just quotes that I make up into a book. And I'm going to keep that around. I think I wanted that for a background. And I'm going to keep that around. And I think I wanted the stars. I'll probably cover that part up. And I'm just going to keep collecting different sayings until I start working on that part of it. So alright, so let's go ahead and trim the edges. I guess I didn't have that many background pages because these were modern magazines I was going through, and there weren't that many. Alright. So this is going to be a background. I kind of like these two together because they're kind of like shades of pink and purple. So we might go ahead and put that down. Alright, so let me put that over there. Let's trim, well, let's see what page that goes on first. So I'm going to trim these to a smoother edge. Alright, let's go ahead and trim this one as well. Alright. as usual, and you can see what I'm talking about here, I think. Hopefully it's picking up on camera, but it's very, the lines of the glue, because I didn't brush them out, they're very, they show up pretty clear. Now I could go ahead and just try to brush them out, but I think I want to go with a glue stick for now. Let's put this white background on here. And I will go ahead and I think trim off a little bit more. Okay, let me grab a piece of plastic here. Okay, you might notice that my glue stick is being really weird. It's because I took the leftover of another glue stick and I just put it into the top of this glue stick because I didn't want to use a popsicle stick anymore because that was getting to be kind of difficult. So that's why this is so weird right now. I do like how it works better. I think because this glue that came from here is so, it's like a wetter glue stick. That's why it's doing that. But I think if I maybe put it into the fridge, it might work really well. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay this down. It's a little bit wrinkly too, but I guess that's just the way this is gonna be because it's okay for a glue book to be kind of messy. Although this is ironing it out pretty well. Alright, let's do the same thing to this side because why not? So have you guys been doing any glue booking? I've been working a lot on my junk journal, so I haven't had a chance to really work on my glue book. And I'm really anxious. I think this is the only reason why I can remain somewhat productive, especially in a project like a glue book. And I liken this to cross stitching as well. It's because I just really like to get to the end product to see how it looks. So I will say that with crafting, like junk journals, I enjoy the process. But with a glue book, I don't necessarily enjoy the process. I like the end product. And I mean, I like the process of the creative part of putting the focal point and the words on, because it kind of, I guess, it kind of tells a story in a way, or is a vehicle for the theme or the expression of what I want to say. So that's why I like glue books. I know that's not always the purpose of a glue book, but I think that's kind of the way I do my glue books, because it's almost like poetry to me. Because gluing really, it's not really my favorite. As you can see, I kind of struggle with the actual gluing part. When I did my first glue book, I really did it fast. I did the whole book within like a few weeks. All right. That was like a workout. Let me cap this. Okay, so let's go on to another page. Sorry if the background part is a little bit boring. I know, and that's why I was planning to do more off camera, just to get this part done with. So I might try to do that. Okay, I love this gray color. I think in my next video we're going to do some sorting. We might look through words, because I have a few magazines that I'm almost ready to get rid of, but I kind of go through 3 rounds of the process. First, I'll go through for focal images, and then I'll go through for background, and then I'll go through for words before I throw a magazine out. So just kind of break it up a little bit. All right. Okay, let's see. This page actually flips out, so I'm going to save it for something else, because then, yeah, let's skip through that. I want a little bit of a bigger page. I haven't decided if I want to cover up the dates. I mean, even though they're upside down, but I think hold off on that. This is a good page. Okay. So I think this is going to go on this side. So I'm going to cut off where these VHS tapes start. And on this side, I'm going to cut off in middle, or right before the eye starts. All right. So we're at 18 minutes. Am I just slow, or is time going by fast? I hope you guys are crafting along with me. And getting productive yourselves. Sometimes I feel like I don't talk enough about stuff as I'm working. All right. Okay, let's see. This glue stick is actually really dry, so if I'm gluing something big, I usually use that glue stick when I'm trying to just tack something down to go ahead and sew it, so that way I don't need it to really function as well. just me, or is it like a race against time when using a glue stick? Because it dries so quickly. That's why I like putting glue on both sides of the paper, so even if it dries a little bit, it still might grab on, like activate. Okay. I did not have to go to the edge there, but that's fine. Go ahead and do this side. I have thought about sewing these pages down, the background page. Maybe I'll do that for some of them and just kind of experiment and see what I like better. All right, I feel like I didn't get very much done there, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. The next glue book video might be one where I sort through things and kind of go through words and cut them out. But I hope you crafted along with me today and got some stuff done. I'm gonna try to get some more background pages down before I do the next video. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.